Welcome back, Cryptos and Dan. We're back here with another video on some chart strategies, some dollar cost averaging. I want to go over a new tool that's been online, and I'm probably sure you've already seen it. I just wanted to kind of throw it in the mix with this charting tool that my wife had come up with an Excel program. So what we're going to go to today is on Theta Fuel. $1,000 into $80,000. Now these are just back testing results, so these are not actual results, but however, like I've said in my other videos, I was able to, after trading cryptos from 2018 to 2022 January, I was able to leave my job and do what I want to do. So these are, like I said, these are not actual results. And this isn't trading advice, these are just trading strategies. So thoughts and ideas, different ones. We got dollar cost averaging, and then we have just a buying and selling the cryptocurrencies on your favorite exchange. I do have links in the video below for some exchanges that'll get you some free Bitcoin to start out once you sign up and make your first order. Alright, let's see. So if we go here, we're looking at the Heikin-Ashi chart. We have a moving average 21-day and a 200-day. Alright, so we have multi-time period charts. So we can do multiple charts on one main chart. So I have the daily chart here with T-Fuel, and I have an RSI 1 day, a 4 hour, and a 15. And what we're looking at here is the 4 hour and the 1 day RSI. And so what we want to do is we want to see, and what I did was I started this at the end of March, which was after the big fall, after the medical lockdown that we had. So this was the low of the market. And so we waited till it started to come back up. So on March 31st, and I'll show you the chart here in a second, the Excel spreadsheet. March 31st, we have it closing at, now this is the Heikin-Ashi, so I have the original, or the real candlesticks, Japanese candlesticks information on my chart. But right here is where we would see that it would close above the 21-day moving average, and on the 4 hour it's closed above the 50 right here. Okay, so what we're looking at is it's above the 30 on the daily, and it's above the moving average. Alright, so we're going to watch it. It's still above, okay, and then what you want to do is you want to close it when it closes below that 30. So let's just look at the chart now. So 331, if you were to buy $1,000 worth, it would give you 588,235, because you would have been buying them at 0.0017. Okay, and if you look right here, as I move this, and that close right there is where we're at. That's April 2nd, March 31st, 0.0017. Alright, and what this does is it sell 100%, buy 100%, sell 100%, buy 100%. So we would have bought them at 0.17, we would have sold 0.0017. Excuse me. Then you would have bought at 0.018. Now I know that's higher than that, but the thought is that you're going to make more percentage on the increase of buys than you are losing. It's not always, a lot of times in trading you'll get a win ratio of, let's say, 90%. Well, that's good, but if the win ratio of those 90% equal more than your equal less than you're losing, then you're still in a loss in regard to your total value. Alright, so that don't always work out that way. You could have a win ratio of 30%, but if your 30% are 300% increases, you're going to get a lot more than those 70% losses. So that doesn't always work out with win-loss relationship. But let's just say we started with $1,000. All right. Now trading this buy and sells just like this. So on 410. So if I click over here, move this over, pull back my chart up. All right. So on 410, you see we sold 100%. Okay. 424, right there, you would have bought at 0.018, and on 512, 511, you sold at 0.18. So right here it was kind of slow, and that's what we're seeing right now even in the market, and we'll get to that in just a minute. It's just a little slow. It's a lot of choppy. It's a sideways, up and down. Stock market's, you know, on its way down. What I'm looking for is when that money starts to go into the crypto, because they're not gonna buy foreign exchange. I mean, you got Britain the other day that went ahead and bought their own bonds. There's other countries that are starting to buy their own bonds. So you're going to see that for a short minute, and then there is going to be a forex market crash. Your fiat money is going to crash. So we got to look at alternatives. You know, I mean, that's what I'm doing. You have to do what you think is right. Do your research and things like that. So here we have a May 12th. You would have bought at 0.0022, and on 6/6 you would have sold at 0.083. Now some people say, "Wow, I could have sold way up here." You know, at 0.025. You could. Most of the time, you're not going to catch the top or the bottom. If you catch in between, you're going to do all right. So here we would have bought this 512. You would have bought way down here, and then you would have sold at 6/6. So on June 6th, right there, you would have sold at the close of the 5th because it crossed that 21-day moving average. All right. Now what we're going to do is basically you would just go ahead and you would follow that through. Now I want us to look at this chart because I'm just saying 1,000. You've taken 1,000 and doing this open buy and sell, and really all you're going to do is look at the market every night when the closing candles. Now the market never closes. Anybody following crypto knows that. But the closing candles usually are between 8 and 7, depending on if you're on daylight saving time or not, in the Eastern Standard Time of USA. All right, so here you look, you keep going. All right, this gives you the total available coins when you sell 100%. Sell 100%. All right, you get 366,804 coins. 366,284 coins. All right. And when you buy 100%, that gives you your other coin available, because then you're using this money over here. Okay. All right. So if we just keep going, right here, 1/13/2021. All right. You would have just been buying and selling. You would have bought 100% at 2.87 cents, and that would have been 66.40. In $6,640 would have gave you that. All right, and then on 4/11/2021 is selling 100% of those coins that you bought, 231,386 for 3.5 cents, or I'm sorry, 35 cents. All right, would have gave you $82,000. All right, so what we're looking at is just ways to diversify in trading, the different. Not only the different assets, but the different ways. So you could dollar cost average one account for Theta, T-Fuel, OMG, whatever your coins are out there. Do your research and see which ones are right for you. But you can easily dollar cost average this to where you can see by trading with the charts. Like I was saying, an example. If my computer will work. My chart is not wanting to pull back up. Alright, so my chart pulled back up. Now this is theta again, so like I said, we're at the $10,000, but we could easily change it. But so by buying and selling, and all this is looking at the chart each night. So here we have, we'd say we would have came here on the 16th of August. You look, you're below the 30 on the 4 hour, you're below your 21-day moving average, you would have sold. And you were just sold until right here. Then you would have bought again. Because you don't know what's going to, the futures, as I've always been really kind of straightforward with is plan your trade and then trade that plan, and don't veer off of it. Don't let your emotion get involved, because you don't know what's going to happen right here from the 7th of the 10th of September. You don't know. All right, so plan your trade your plan, diversify not only in assets but diversify even in trading strategies. All right, so just something to think about. So hope you enjoyed it. Leave comments, hit the like, the subscribe button, and appreciate y'all, and we will look forward to you in the next one.